Hey guys, I'm Alex, and for my final project I decided to do it on Seattle's housing crisis because it has a direct effect on my life and my family. So I just wanted to kind of talk overall about what's been going on lately. So in King County, prices over the last, since 2009, they've skyrocketed 65%. This statistic stood out to me so much, and even in the last year they've gone up 15.7%. So we can see that there are tons of people moving here, tons of people that need housing ASAP. And in 2010, only 7 Fortune 500 companies were looking into moving to Seattle or Redmond and around there. And now there are 30 Fortune 500 companies that are looking to move to Seattle. So we can see how companies now want us to be their corporate offices and everything like that. And I wanted to talk about a little about how it can affect people with sicknesses. So I read an article in King 5 about a man with stage 4 renal cell cancer, and he moved to Everett to be closer to the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance. And once he moved there, they decided to raise his rent by $200, and they also thought that he needed a co-signer that was making 4 times the rent. As you can imagine, already the housing is extremely expensive to rent, and it's nearly impossible for someone to make 4 times a month's rent in 1 month unless they have a very, very good job and a very stable income. And then according to Seattle Times, the exceptionally fast rising rents are causing homelessness and it's among one of the worst in the nation. And so now to come on Everett, which are like some of the cheaper places you can rent. Normally we're in this area, Seattle, Kirkland, Bothell area. If we go up or if we go down, prices will decrease. But now even those areas are up to $1,000 as a median. So we can see that that's being affected as well. And now the government isn't helping anymore with housing because of Trump's new law he passed, which causes corporations to not want to receive incentives the way they used to. It causes corporations to not receive incentives the way they used to. So that just makes them not want to build as much. So according to CNBC, people are making more, and so people in the tech industry are making more, so then they are coming and moving here and buying the housing and renting houses and stuff, making it almost normalized to make that much, when in reality most of us do not make that much. And that causes rent to skyrocket again, and a lot of neighbors are against the denser zoning because they don't want more people in their areas, they don't want traffic. I mean, most of them are families, they have kids, they don't want traffic because their kids might be out on the playground or out playing, and that's just some of it. And then the Seattle Met actually brought up a very interesting point about inaction, and they were saying how instead of actually acting upon the problem, inacting would be the best solution here, because developers may delay building to see how the laws are put into place and how it affects their money and stuff like that. So essentially developers don't want to build if they don't know what laws are going to be passed in the future and how bad it's going to affect them negatively or positively. And also this triggers panic among our community, so then people are willing to pay higher prices because they need to be in a certain area. For example, with me, I had to be near Inglemoor High School because I went there last year. I graduated, but I went there, so we had to be in the area, which is a really expensive area. And then in the Washington Post, I found out that King County declared a state of emergency on homelessness, and now we're spending over $60 million a year trying to fight the homeless crisis going on near us. And the housing crisis is essentially not going to stop because of Google, Facebook, Amazon, everyone moving here. They're bringing in employers. It's going to happen no matter what. So now I just want to talk to you guys kind of a little bit about how this is affecting me. So my mom has been in the mortgage business for a while now, and now she's a mobile notary, and we've been struggling because there's no housing, so there's nothing for her to notarize. So when there's no housing, it also affects other people that work in the mortgage industry. So now we're struggling with money because since no houses are selling because there's so little, that she has nothing to notarize. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.